Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name's Farah Halabi and I'm a professional Muslimah life coach, and I'd like to ask you a question. Do you have a plan? Do you know where you want to be, what you want to be doing, what you want your life to look like, what you want your relationships to be like, how you want to show up in those relationships, how you would like the people around you to be with you, how you'd like to be with them? Do you have a plan of how much you want to achieve in this next year, whether it be a personal goal, a business goal, travelling plans? Do you have intentions for yourself that you want to see out in the next year? Or actually, do you have a plan for this week? Do you have any intentions for next weekend? Do you think about how you want to show up in your relationships? Do you think about how you want your life to look on a week-to-week basis? Do you have a 30-day rolling routine where you actively think about how life is going for you and how you show up in it and tweak it so that you are living your best life? Do you do that? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most of you probably don't. But think about it now. What would your life look like if you did? If you gave a little bit of thought and you had an intention, a desire, a goal, an idea of something that you would like to achieve that would benefit your world, benefit your life, empower you, energise you, motivate you to seeing it through, what would that be? And what would you do to achieve it? What can you do today to get you on your way to achieving what you just thought about? Was it difficult for you to think about it? As always, I love to ask lots and lots of questions, as you know, a bit of a nosy Parker. But your desires, your intentions, your dreams, your hopes, your thoughts, they're a pretty big deal, because that's your life. How you show up in it, what you want out of it. You are the leader of your life. But do you feel like it? Do you take the leadership in your life? Are you managing yourself? Are you checking in with yourself? Are you regularly? Oh, sorry, couldn't say that word then. Are you, do you take stock of your life often? Do you think about where you are? Do you think about who you are? Do you think about where you'd like to be? Who you'd like to be? What you'd like to be doing? And do you think about why you would like to be that person, be in that place, doing that thing? Again, lots of questions, but to ask yourself those questions about your life, about you, about how you navigate this world. What happens in the absence of asking yourself those questions? How is your life led? Are you a ship bobbing along the sea, just seeing where the tide takes him or her? And would you like to pop that little sail up that you were born with, that navigational system, if you like, that you were born with, all those amazing gifts and qualities and attributes that you were born with, that you have at your disposal, that you can use to navigate this life in a way that you want? And if you are, a professional Muslimah and you want to make an overarching intention that how you show up in this world, what you do in this world, who you are in this world is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you've got a way of actively engaging in constant ibadah. If you are intentionally thinking about what you do, how you do it, who you are doing it, with an intention to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world that gets you to the best place in the next, would you not rush to have a little think about that? And once you've thought about it, what do you do then? Now again, lots of questions, but essentially to think about that, to attend to those thoughts, to create them, to nurture them, to nourish them, to grow them, to feed them, to fuel them, and then having a workable way of putting them into action, putting them into a step-by-step, bit-by-bit plan of what you can do between now and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. In 12 months' time, I think your life would look a bit different, wouldn't it? If you'd like to know more about how you can do that, and I've popped it into a little workshop called Create the Life You Want to Live a Life You Love. Because why wouldn't you love a life that you had created out of desire, out of want? Thinking about it, really, really fleshing it out with an overarching intention that you are living a life that is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are so many ways you can do that. And the greatest thing that you have at your disposal is free will. The power to choose and decide. The ability to live in this world in the way that you want, in a way that energizes you, motivates you, full of connection and love and nurturing and nourishing and excitement and having everything about you that is geared towards enjoying this life, but also being able to attend to the times when there are less joyful things that happen. Yes, we know we are going to be tested, but knowing that you have everything that you need, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not burden a soul with more than they can bear, that you have everything that you need to overcome those challenges, to deal with them, to manage to get yourself through, and that they're just like road bumps or speed bumps. They slow you down, but you get over them, then you carry on. If you'd like to know how, or if you'd never thought about it before, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what's she on about now? That Farah Halabi banging on about creating the life that you want, to live a life you love? Well, join me this week. Join me on Friday, and I shall be live streaming this workshop out of my private Facebook group, Prosperous Muslimah Heart and Mind Coaching, for you. If you are a professional Muslim woman who wants to do that for herself, take leadership in her life, really be the person that you want to be, finding out how you can do that for yourself, living the life that you want, to create a life you love, to optimize you in this life, to optimize everything that you've got going on. Make a few changes here and there if you want, tweak it, but knowing that you have everything that you need in order to do that. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us He will not change the condition of a people until we change that which is within ourselves. This is the bit that we're going to be talking about. What you have the effect of, what you can affect, what you can lead, what you can control, what you can do. There's no wishful thinking, if buts and maybes. There's no manifestations. There's none of that. There is a real workable way to enhance and use all of those gifts that you have, those innate gifts that you have, to create the life that you want for yourself, that optimizes everything that you've got going on to live a life that you will love, that is pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If that sounds like something that you want to do, but you don't know where to start, or you don't think it's possible, well, join the masterclass, because you'll find out that it is. As I said, I'm going to be streaming it live out of my private Facebook group, Prosperous Muslimah, Heart and Mind Coaching, and I'm going to make it as accessible to everyone as I can. It's a free masterclass, but only register if you are going to turn up, because I'm going to be limiting the numbers of people that can join. I love the interaction, and I find that if I've got people there that want to be there, that are really committed to finding out more about this and doing this for themselves, then I hope that you, and I'm talking to you, you know who you are, you're one of those people. So join me on Friday. And if you would like the details for the time and the how to join the session, then email me at connect@farahhalabi.com or private message me. Inshallah, I look forward to seeing you on Friday, to letting you know how you can create the life that you want, to live the life that you love. As always, I pray that you are safe, well, happy and healthy, and inshallah, I will see you on Friday. But for now, take care. Assalamu alaikum.